Processing the payroll within Sage Instant Payroll is a simple 5-step process. Step 1 is to choose your processing date. We're setting the processing date to the 30th of April 2011, which is tax month 1 of the tax year 2011 and 12. So I'm just going to save that because I'm happy with it. Step 2 is about maintaining the employee's pay, about entering how much they get paid. So, to the right, we can see that we've got 5 employees, and we're currently on Caroline Brown's payment card. She's currently getting paid a salary of £1,500, with an overtime at £10.50. Happy with that, so let's move on to Guy Clack. Guy Clack's receiving payments there, which I'm happy with. But in this payment period, Guy has a loan deduction that he needs to pay back. To do this, simply click underneath the deductions. We're going to type in loan, and we're going to enter in £50. And I'm happy with that. Next, we're going to move on to Ian Johnson. And his payment hasn't changed from the previous payment period, so I'm happy with that. So I'm going to move on to Phil Thornton. He's getting paid a salary of £1,900, but he's due some overtime this month. To enter the overtime, simply type in the overtime description, and then click the little button. In here we can enter in the hours and the rate. So he's done 10 hours, get £15 per hour, and it automatically calculates the total there as 150, and we save that. Move on to Nielsen Watts. He's getting paid a salary and overtime, but in this payment period, he's been awarded a pay increase. So he's going to get a pay increase to £2,500 per month. Just going to say yes, that we want to set that as the default payment rate for that particular employee moving forward. And then we're going to save that. And we're going to click close. So now that we've produced and processed the employee's payroll, we need to print and produce their reports. So in step 3, print payroll processing reports. In here we have a number of reports, but as a bare minimum we would suggest producing the processing summary PAYE and the processing summary NIC. To do that, simply click the option, and in a few seconds the report will preview on the screen. To print that report, click Print Report, and once that's gone to the printer, simply click Close. Then repeat that process for the processing summary NIC. Now that we have produced the reports, the next step is produce the employee's payslip, step 4. When we click this option, we get the choice of which payslip layout that we're using. I'm using a laser printer, and I've got stationery that's 2 per A4 sheet, so I'm going to ensure that that's selected. I'm going to preview that report. And again, in a few seconds, that report will be previewed for us. And there we've got the employee's payslip with the hourly rates on, straight down to his net pay. Again, to produce that report, click Print Payslip, and once printed, click Close. Now that we've produced all the reports, the simple and final step of processing an actual employee's payroll is to close down that payment period, which is step 5, Finish Payroll. By finishing the payroll, it will automatically take the values that you're paying the employees, and it will automatically update their P11 deduction cards and their history. So I'm going to choose Finish Now, and the progress bar at the bottom there shows that it's updating the records, and it's going to produce a payroll audit trail report, which gives a breakdown of the employee's net pay and a total for that pay period. Once you've produced that report, click Close Reports, and that's your payroll in effect run. What you may want to do next is actually post your salary transactions across to your accounts software. To do this, you can click the Post to Accounts or File option. This will walk you through posting directly to your account software. So I'm going to choose Next Step. Here's my employees that I want posting across. They haven't been posted previously, so I'm going to click Post Data, and the login screen will appear for my account software. I'm just going to enter in my account's password, which in this instance is Manager, and choose OK. And after a few moments, it will have posted the data across to your account software. We don't want to post any more posting periods, and that's in effect your payroll complete for the first tax month, and it automatically sets your payment date to the next processing payroll automatically for you. And that concludes the how to process your payroll in under 5 minutes.